Let's talk about how you can directly import grades from Google Classroom into Gradebook. So first of all, this is in the instance where you have given an assignment in Google Classroom and you have put the grades directly in for that assignment for each student. So you assigned a point value. To do that, you click up here. It defaults at 100. You can change it to whatever you want. And then for each kid, you just type in right here and you type in whatever the point value is going to be. The first thing you need to do, and this is extremely important, is you need to return it to all the students. And now that they're all returned, what you need to do is go over here to the settings bar, only download these grades to CSV. So it's going to download all of the grades for this particular assignment. It will open up a Excel file on your tray down at the bottom here. Click on those Excel files and open them. Now you'll notice, if you remember from my other videos, in order to do an import into Gradebook, you need an identifier, a unique identifier, and that as of right now, the only one to use is the ID number. And so what we need to do is find the ID numbers for all of these kids. Well, you'll notice that all of my students are in here alphabetically from A to Z for that particular class period. So now I'll open up my Gradebook. This is that same period that I was using here. I'm going to go to Classroom Management and I go to my roster. And it opens up my roster. And you'll see that this is the same group of kids. All you have to do is a manual copy of all of these. So select all of them, Control C copies. Now go back to your spreadsheet and click on one of the blank columns over here on the right. And you'll want to do a special paste. So I'm going to paste special, and I'm only going to paste the text. I don't want to paste the HTML. It'll screw up my spreadsheet. Click paste text, and you'll notice when it does that, oops, it pasted it one too high. So let me redo that. Hit undo. I'm going to click on cell H2 and then right click and click paste special text. Click OK. It's fine. Now what I like to do is move this column right here. I like to move it over into so it's a little bit closer. I click, it actually will drag the column over for me. I'm going to click and drop it right there. It's going to replace it. That's okay. So you'll see that my data, I'm going to pull now from column 5. That's my identifier, and the grade is in column 4. So really important right here, make sure that you save this file, because right now your grades 6 file is not saved yet. Make sure you click save, click yes, and now go over to your gradebook. Now when I go to import from file, I choose my file. It's grade 6. It's a CSV file. I'm pulling the ID number from column 5 and the score from column 4. And I click import. And if you've done it correctly, it will import your scores.